Hey guys, I just wanted to kind of take a few minutes to talk to the camera, explain what's going on. We haven't had much chance to put out content. It's not because I don't want to or I haven't focused on videos. It's really because I haven't had any time at all to even make any. I don't know what it is about eBay and Etsy lately, but they just blew up. We sold so many items over the last 4 days that I've spent a majority of my time outside of class just packaging orders. Yesterday I spent 5 hours straight packaging orders, no joke. And that's great. I'm really happy about that. But it has made making content pretty tough because I'm already trying to balance school and I expected like a more slow trickle of sales. And I don't know why. We just had these huge surges. It's awesome. It's great that the business is doing well, but it's not great from a perspective of trying to keep content out and do other things. So, still not on a consistent schedule of videos. Once maybe I can backlog some video footage, it'll be easier. I want to make more educational stuff, so I know that's what a lot of people used to come by for. And that takes a lot of time and staging and prepping versus more vlog style stuff. But we recently went to an auction. That video will be out soon. We'll show some of the finds we got in that. And then besides that, I need to do an updated sales video because we've made a ton of sales since the last one. And I try to make that to show people what sells, why we picked it, maybe why it sold for a lower, higher price than it should have, and some lessons I've learned throughout doing these type of things. Now, another thing is we built a number of connections with people locally that have just been lucrative to our business. We built a connection with some people running estate sales and an antique shop, and they have been giving us huge amounts of vintage books that are worth a lot of money for very cheap just to clear space at estate sales, and it's been really, really lucrative to our business. And I think it's very important to build local connections. You know, if you go to estate sales, you go to auctions, if you go to yard sales, you really have to take the time to talk to people, get to know them, let them know what you're looking for. No one knows who you are or what you're looking for. It's really important to get your name out there. And now the estate sale company, they just call me the book guy. They're just like, oh, we have a book guy coming. Mike's coming, the book guy. Which is fine with me. I'll be the book guy because it's doing really well for us. Jill and I, for the sake of space, have just sent 400 books to Amazon FBA, and I have 400 more labeled and ready to be packaged. And it turns out that's not even like half the books we have. So, a really lucrative amount of books, especially for starting back out. That gives us something to send into FBA, get some more consistent sales. And more importantly, a number of the books are brand new, which makes them way easier to sell on FBA than, sitting there for ages because you're competing with a million new listings for used books. As you think about it, the amount of books that sell and become used is significant. So all the different booksellers on Amazon flood the market with used books. A lot of these books are vintage and new still because people hoard them or collect them or hide them or whatever. And they're really hard to find. Like today I found an old book from the 70s. I think it's the Poseidon Adventure. Is that what it's called? It's like a famous title. But it is brand new. It's from the 70s. It's crisp. It's mint. It has sharp edges. It's a brand new book. There's not even any for sale. The closest competing offer was $400. And what are you doing? Well, that was my cat Roo, and he scared the living shit out of me. So sorry about that. But the closest competing offer was like $400. And that's awesome. And we found a number of really cool vintage books like that. So that's been lucrative, doing really good on that front. We have a ton of stock that needs listed. Give you a quick look. I mean, these are all labeled and ready to be listed. Every single box. Some vintage glassware, Corningware. This is what Rue just nearly broke. This set of Dragonware from Japan in the 1950s. Really, so much cool stuff. And vintage glassware has just been killing it for us. It sucks to ship glass, which is probably why it took me so long to package orders. But my God, is it not bringing a lot of money? It's crazy. It's truly nuts. I mean, we posted some of this Franciscan appleware, and we paid $200 for all of it, and I sold one piece the other day for $80 or something. And a number of collectors have been messaging us and trying to work out deals for lots, which makes it easier to ship. So, just killing it with that. Pyrex is just pretty much sold out. Old thermoses, a number of kitchen things, food processors, all sorts of vintage kitchen stuff. That's really been killing it for us. So I will try to show more in-depth view of what we're selling without the vlog style, more videos of the items and photos and things like that. It takes more to edit that, which is why I have kind of strayed away from it a bit here. But that's more the style I like and approach I like. I don't like just talking at the camera. I don't claim to be some motivational speaker. I'm just a guy who sells stuff and happens to have a little bit of knowledge about things that a lot of people struggle with. And my goal is to help others make money on the side and help them support their families. And so many people who have started watching my videos a long time ago are still reselling, still doing great, started different businesses, and they've been coming around and saying hi again, and I really appreciate that. So thank you for the ongoing support for so long. And I promise once I get a little more situated, we'll have a more consistent schedule for videos. It really takes a lot more than people think to record, unless I put out stuff like this where I just talk. It takes a lot of different staging to show items. It takes a lot of different staging to edit in photos, and this type of stuff is very time consuming when I have class and homework and other obligations to attend to. So that's kind of where we're at. Just want to give you an update because I know I haven't put out much content, but it's not like we're disappearing. The business is doing phenomenally well, like way better than we could have ever expected. We did like 3,000 in sales on eBay in the first couple weeks I was excited about. Well, we're up to like 4,900 in 4 more days or something, 5 more days. I mean, it's just been nuts. Hopefully it keeps up, and I gotta also work on getting stuff listed because we sold like 50 items or something. We're down below 500 listings again because of it. Anyways, it's a great problem to have. I hope you're having the same problem, and I'll see you soon.